Yo, what's good, everybody? We got another Beers with Barton. It is Wednesday, hump day. It is June 3rd, I believe. Yep, June 3rd. So, had a couple Beers with Bartons in a row. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Monday was obviously, what's up, bud? Potter's here as always. Monday was the last one I did. Just speaking about the Black Lives Matter movement and all that. And then yesterday there was the Blackout Tuesday, which was just about not posting on social media and allowing, what's going on and other voices to be heard without having a ton to scroll through. So I refrained from posting anything on social media, Instagram, Twitter, which I'm not on a ton, Facebook, and obviously, YouTube. So, but today I did want to just do another quick Beers with Barton to keep this thing rolling, but also kind of give some additional insight based on some conversations I've had since Monday. So you guys may notice I do not have my Beers with Barton shirt on. It's laundry day, sorry. So I had to put on a shirt that was halfway clean. Anyways, so Monday I took some time, had some very good conversations. A very close friend of mine who is black. And kind of, like I said, opened up my eyes and of a different way to thinking. And I posted the Black Lives Matter video on Monday, kind of give my 2 cents. And got some very good feedback. And I just want to share some additional insight based on that. So I am lucky enough as a white male to have a handful of African-American friends that are very close to me. Like I said, one of my best friends is black. I grew up around a lot of black people in San Francisco, but I've been out here in the South for about 13 years. It's kind of a different world. And to be honest with you, when I first moved out here, growing up in San Francisco, we never said black or white or, Mexican or Latino or Asian. You always said African American, Caucasian, Japanese American, Mexican American. So even using just the words of white, black, Latino, Asian was a little bit different to me, but I've learned to adjust that over time. It's a different world out here in the South, good, bad, or indifferent. But anyways, so like I said, had some good conversations, but I've got I'm lucky enough to have several people who I work with, who I used to work with at Lowe's, that happen to be black, and I'm actually very good friends with. Like I said, one of my best friends, known for 5 or 6 years, who really started this thought process for me, that we still stay in touch. And I have a couple other friends who I've known for 2, 3, 4, 5 years. I met at Lowe's, but I formed good relationships with. They've been at my house. They met my family, my wife, my daughter. I've met some of their family and friends as well. Hey Potter, we kind of got a thing going on over here, bro. Anyways. And so, again, I'm lucky enough to have those people in my life. So Tuesday, I got a call from another one of my good friends who is black. And, again, he, very good conversation, about 20 minutes. Potter, enough! Anyways, and he just called me and said, hey, thank you for your video. He stated that a lot of times, people in the black community will state, hey, we need more people than just black people speaking up. So we ask for the white people and other races to speak up. And then when they do, we don't always do a great job of thanking them. So he wanted to take the time to thank me, which meant the world to me. But in our 20-minute conversation, he really just, again, gave me some good perspective, kind of talked me through where his head's at. And another thing that I learned during all of this, in addition to kind of the thought process on the Black Lives Movement matter, is reach out to your friends. Always reach out to your friends to make sure they're okay, but especially in times like this, reach out to your minority friends, reach out to, your friends that are not, that may be going through something. And he stated that, he knows a lot of white people, and not one of them during this time has just sent him a text or a call and said, hey, how are you doing? And he would love that right now. So again, it's another perspective we don't necessarily think about. We don't necessarily, from a day-to-day perspective, have that insight and have that perspective. So again, this is all about growing. This is all about learning. It's all about being open. Again, we may not fully understand because we've never had to live it. You know what? We may not fully agree, and that's okay too. But it's even better to listen, to give them a voice, and hear their side of it, hear their perspective and where they came from. And again, I just wanted lessons learned over the last, obviously several weeks, but just in general, to open up your thinking, be there for people who don't have a voice, and maybe your voice can be louder than theirs. So the other lesson learned for me is just reach out to your friends, to your minorities, to your black friends, and just ask if they're okay. You may not have all the answers. You may not have, you may not be able to solve everything, but you can just ask how they're doing. How are you? Are you okay? And all that kind of stuff. And that goes a long way, and especially in this time of need. So, at some point, these protests are going to end. The peaceful ones, the violent ones, whatever it is, it's all going to go away. So then what happens? Do we just wait another year till the same thing happens again and we get nowhere? Keep having conversations. Make the uncomfortable comfortable. That's what an old boss of mine, who was an African-American woman, always challenged me from a work perspective. It obviously wasn't a race conversation, although we did have those as well. She always said, become comfortable with the uncomfortable. Challenge yourself. Put yourself in a situation that you're not normally in. So that's what we can do better. Again, guys, this is all going to end at some point. These protests, these riots, the looting, and all the stuff that's going on, good, bad, or indifferent, doesn't matter what side you stand on. There needs to be a change. And so the most important thing you can do today, check on your friends, especially check on your friends, check on your black friends, check on your minority friends, whatever it is, especially if you are someone, that's white, especially someone that has maybe not faced the same challenge that they have, even if you may be black and come from a different perspective as well, that some of these other black people are not. But check on your friends. Make sure they're okay, because I'm telling you, it will make a difference. It will definitely help them. So that's all I can say. I'm not perfect. I don't have the answers. I don't want to sit here and act like I'm better than anyone. I don't want to sit here and say, hey, all of a sudden I'm better than everyone because I posted a video saying that I get what Black Lives Matters mean, or hey, I'm posting another video saying call your black friends. Like, that's not what it's about. It's about starting conversations. It's about listening to other perspectives. And there's a lot of stuff that I've seen and heard in conversations that I've had I may not fully agree with. I'll be honest with you. And part of it's because I don't have the same background. I don't have the same perspective. But what I can do, and what I will continue to do, is to listen, to try to understand. And even though I may never ever fully understand, I can always stand with them and support them as humans that have equal rights, and they should have equal rights at the end of the day. And that's what this is all about. And that's what we have to do better. I love this amazing country that we live in, America. I couldn't imagine being anywhere else, but that doesn't mean we're perfect. And that doesn't mean we can't do better, right? So reach out to your friends, reach out to your black friends, tell them you love them, ask them how they're doing, and listen. Listen to them. Ask questions. One of my friends said it very clearly. He said, you're very lucky that you have African American friends who you're close with, and you can ask these questions that most people can't. And that's very true. That is very true, that I can ask these tough questions. Why do you feel like this? Why are you acting like this? Why is this something you're doing? Why is this the thought process? Why is this stereotype okay, but this isn't? There's all these million questions, and it's just a perspective. And again, you may not fully understand. That's okay. Just be there for them. Let them talk. Let them tell you. Walk a mile in their shoes. And that's all I got to say. So we're going to drink some beers. D9, Hakuna Matata. Worst best friend hooked me up with this because he obviously lost the best beer. Maybe 1-1 in the votes. We all know that I really won. So again, guys, let's drink some beers. Let's all love each other. Let's care about each other. Let's do what's right. And what's up, princess? How's your dance? Can you come say hi? You just finished your dance? You got dance recital on what, Sunday?
Sunday.
Oh, hi, Captain America. I was just talking about how much we got to continue to love each other, care about each other. It doesn't matter the color of your skin, your religion, or what you think. Everyone's human, and we should all just drink beers together, right? Except for you.
And root beer.
Root beer queen has said it. So, guys, Beers with Barton. We're spitting it. We're trying to make a change. Little, small, whatever. I would say I've got 51 views on the YouTube. It's groundbreaking for me. 80 subscribers, 51 views from Monday's video. I've got 163 views on Facebook and 75 plus views on Instagram. So if I can change one person's mind, thought process, a way of thinking, or open up a conversation, just starting a conversation with someone about something that they're uncomfortable with, that's all that matters. It happened for me, and I feel like I'm in a better place, and I feel I can affect some change, and I can do things better, and that's all it's about. So keep caring about each other, keep loving each other, keep having those uncomfortable conversations. That's the only way this will change. This doesn't stop today. The protests go away, and all of a sudden the world's better. Wrong answer. Next question. What can we do every day until we get better? All right, guys. Beers with Barton, Tropical IPA, Hakuna Matata D9. It's another local brewery. It is a... Kayla's over here. It's a 6.6. Drinks like a 6.5. She's got the lovely Notre Dame shirt on because they're the best football team ever, and she's making slime, which is obviously my favorite thing in the world. And we got Potter over here just getting out of here. So, Beers with Barton, cheers. Love your fellow human. Have conversations. Do what you can, whatever you feel comfortable with. You may not agree with everything. You may not know exactly what to do, but have conversations. Do what you can in your community, and raise your children the right way. That's all we can do. Teach them about love. It doesn't matter about the color of our skin, our religion, our background, where we came from. We're all humans. We need to help each other out. And some are more fortunate than others. And don't feel guilty for being more fortunate. But if you have an opportunity to positively affect someone else's life who's not as fortunate, you better do it. That's what it's all about. Right? Right? Right?
Right.
Nailed it. Cheers. Where's your root beer?
We ran out.
Because you drank it all. Because you're a root beer queen. She's an animal. Cheers again. Love your fellow human. Love, kiss, hug your family. That's what it's all about.
Ew, kiss.
Until next time.
Deuces.
Deuces. Nailed it.